Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending and participating in the April monthly service at Dendocho. I truly felt our collective joy today as we performed the seated service and the Teodori, led by Reverend Tanaka, and in unison with the entire congregation. I would like to thank Bishop Fukaya for the opportunity to speak with you all today. I will say that I was reluctant to accept this opportunity as I instantly felt the pressure of speaking in April, the birth month of our foundress. To be honest, I started to joke with myself to ease the pressure by saying that the only reason the bishop asked me to speak today was because the bishop and other key leaders of the faith would not be in attendance today, as they would already be in Ojiba celebrating the birthday of Oya-sama. So before I begin my sermon, for real this time, please jump on your social media apps, Line, Instagram, the Facebook, TikTok, whatever you choose, and to send a message across the world that I delivered this amazing sermon today. You can hashtag it, best speech ever, do whatever you'd like. So thank you. All right, so now for real this time, we will begin. As we are counting down towards the 140th anniversary of Oya-sama, I struggled in deciding what my conversation would be about. I'm a pretty boring person, and I don't really have any amazing or miraculous stories of faith to share with you all. But I do know that I have much to be thankful for and many appreciations in my life. Instructions 4 states, the period of 3 years, 1,000 days that leads up to an anniversary of Oya-sama is a time for us to actively move forward on the path of single-hearted salvation by implementing the teachings with our sights set on the divine model. One of those teachings is about finding joy in any situation and having appreciation for all around us. So I decided to focus on sharing with you all some of the appreciations in my life as I reflect in preparation for the 140th anniversary of Oya-sama. As this is my first official sermon, I thought I would start at the beginning by introducing myself and the church that I represent. My name is Jonathan Nomachi. I am the third head minister of the Los Angeles Central Church, now in Downey, California. I was born as a fifth-generation son of a farming family that began to follow the Tenrikyo path through an illness called facial neuralgia. My parents are Reverend Yutaka and Teruyo Nomachi, who served as leaders of the Los Angeles Central Church for over 50 years and continue to serve as spiritual advisors for our congregation. As I became head minister during the COVID-19 restrictions and the pandemic, my parents probably did not really get to truly experience the appreciation that I know many have for both of them, for all that they've done for this path in America. We decided not to, have everyone come because of COVID to do the installation service. And so I just wanted to take this moment, if you would indulge me, to take a quick moment to thank my mom, who's actually right here. So if we can give her a round of applause. I got a smile, so I'm gonna take that as a win. And my dad, who probably at this time right now is finishing his breakfast and sitting down enjoying a nice Western. So much kudos to both my mom and dad. While I know I have much to learn about being a head minister and do not always agree with the lessons shared by my parents, I am so grateful that I still have both of them to lean on. Thanks to the amazing blessings from my parents, our church's current foundation is built around a few key families and individuals: the Watanabes, the Turners, the Wilsons, my sisters, Joyce and Amy, and my amazing wife and 3 children. Growing up in the church, I took for granted all the amazing blessings I received daily and just counted it as part of everyday church life. But as I've gotten older and now the head minister, I think I see more clearly and appreciate the dedication everyone has towards the faith and our church. There is a divine direction which states, I have granted the truth of a church name to various places. Church, a church name. At each church, there is a person who is its core. Understand well, that person should be the first one to understand my heart. Osashizu, October 31st, 1900. Whether it is a bounty of homegrown vegetables or fruits brought for offerings, preparing the delicious lunch, setting up and cleaning up the service performance area, taking the kids, now 3 of my kids, out to pick up trash after service, doing art projects after lunch, and almost never missing a month. Despite their busy schedules, I just want to take this moment to thank them for being so integral to the success of our church. While I have a lot to learn still to truly understand God's heart and be that core, I am so grateful that currently our church's core strength come from the collective rather than any one person. And I'm going to deviate a little bit from translation. I don't know if they're here to heckle me or to support me, but I want to take a moment to congratulate the folks and thank the folks from the congregation, particularly the Turners. I see Haji, Christy, Kelly, Lena. If you guys could stand up real quickly. Just want to give them a round of applause. I also want to ask the Sainens now to close the doors because you may never see them for a while, so you should get them to volunteer for something right now. We got a few activities coming up, so sorry, folks. I thought I'd get you back a little bit. All right. To strengthen my ability to better understand God's heart and become that core, I began to count my daily appreciations or blessings starting January 1st of this year, as it is the final year towards the 140th anniversary. I believe I have started to miss the wondrous blessings of God all around us each and every day and have been moving at a pace when it is easy to miss these moments of joy, sometimes as brief as a blink of the eye. And so I was inspired by doing this intentional reflection by a certain line in Instruction 4. Oya-sama taught that if we remain singly focused on working for the salvation of others, our minds will gradually become purified without us even realizing it, and will allow us to be saved and be filled with joy and brightness. Instruction 4. What an amazing line. This fact that you can be purified just by doing otasuke, or hard work, and looking and thinking about others. But it's hard to imagine this, and I'm going a little bit off script here, that we as humans sometimes need to know and acknowledge an appreciation, like we're doing something that will lead to something. But this line is so amazing because it says you don't need to worry about that. You can literally just save others, help others, and you will find that joy and blessing. I used to always think that there would be this major moment in my life where I would realize that I was being saved for all the good things that I have done or tried to do in my life. This really led to my struggle in thinking I would need to have this dramatic or miraculous moment of salvation for others. But hearing this phrase in Instruction 4 really strengthened my hope that I can experience this purification and being saved through moments of joy in my life. And in fact, I may have already had these moments and I have just missed it because of my own blindness. So I resolved in this final year of the 3-year, 1,000-day drive towards the 140th anniversary that I would continue to help others, but also to start tracking moments as possible, as many of them as I can, these moments of appreciation and joy that God provides for me daily. I felt I needed to be intentional with counting the appreciations in my life so that I can build this muscle from within and never miss a moment of joy in my life. So as of April 19th, which was yesterday, I have counted about 4,745 moments of appreciation, which is an average of about 44 a day. I suspect this is a big undercount from what God provides me daily. There are I'm going off script here, apologies, over 86,400 seconds in a day. And my dad used to say a phrase from the teachings to me all the time that everything is a body of God. And so we should take delight in everything around us. So 44 a day, 86,400 seconds in a day. I think I got a lot more to look out for in my life, but I'm trying. But I will say I have been able to slow down more and here and there, and have been able to acknowledge those wonders that are provided for me. So if you indulge me, some brief observations from my counting of appreciation so far. Many of my high counts of appreciation are tied to doing the service. whether it was this past New Year's Day service here at America Dendocho and then back to Los Angeles Central Church for New Year's service, as well as just every monthly service since January till today, where I am so grateful to see all the acts of kindness that is displayed by everyone in having a joyous service and meal together. One of my highest appreciation count days was the birth of my third son, Oren Yushin Nomachi, who was born on January 25th, 2025. While I may have had the least important role in that day, we can say I definitely had probably the least important role that day. It really did highlight my appreciation and love for my partner, Kaori, for all that she has done since she decided to walk this path together with me. I think that's Kaori right there. So thank you, Kaori. I know she's saying don't, but let's give her a round of applause. Little Yushin is over there as well. And as many of you told me, Darren included, I am a really lucky person for Kaori. So thank you again. On my lowest count days, though, I always seem distracted in counting, moving too fast, or just having a bad day where dust is just accumulating in my mind. However, recently I've been able to catch myself with an unexpected moment of joy, whether it is when the sun shines just a little bit brighter in my eyes, or when my eldest daughter, Magnolia, did something unexpected and kind for my second son, Lyndon. Those are picking up, though, so she's been doing great. So as I wrap up my time with you today, I want to offer a small challenge to everyone. If you are still thinking of something to do in this final year leading up to the 140th anniversary of Oya-sama, please consider trying to count the number of appreciations and moments of joy in your life just for one day. Just for one day. While I'm sure you will definitely do better than I have been able to do since I started this journey, I think it can provide a unique opportunity to experience, even in a few fleeting moments, this feeling of joy and desire to continue to help each other daily. I'm looking forward to hearing the children sing Happy Birthday to Oya-sama shortly. And finally, I am excited to enjoy a nice meal together with you all, where we all can be grateful for the fact that when we eat a hot dog, it tastes of a hot dog. I thank you all for your kind attention and hope to see you in Ojiba next year as we celebrate the anniversary together. Thank you very much.